Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Novadhania, and in this video I will retell the Type C video from Miss Neta. Okay, I will cover 5 interesting topics in this video. The first is the history of Kashmir. The second is the future without plastic. The third is the privacy issue of TikTok. And then the trip to Antarctica. And the last one is the rising fund for leukemia. Okay, now we will directly discuss the first topic, which is the history of Kashmir. Kashmir lies between the recently warring Pakistan and India, and this is because of the Kashmir struggle for the last 70 years, and it all has to do with the history of the region. And as for the unique daily tradition of crossing this border, it is quite a spectacle, and it is also a sign of the complicated history that separate the two countries. For hundreds of years, the entire territory was controlled by the British and known as British India. And finally, they become independent from Britain in 1947. However, it was divided into two countries, namely India, which became a Hindu majority country, and Pakistan as the homeland for the British Indian Muslim population. And next, for the second, we will discuss the topic with them future without plastic. So today, plastic is the biggest part of our daily life. Yeah, and as we all know, plastic also poses a huge problem for the environment. And last week, a new report came out recommending banning single-use plastic. And it made Jack think toward plastic from the past. So he created a plastic museum guide. This is a collection of single-use plastic, like single-use plastic forks, and they don't need to be thrown away, just throw them away. So no need to bother cleaning it, and make cheap plastic items so they can be reused for disposal. And last week, there was a fact in a report that found that since 2000 we have used more plastic than the previous years. And this report finally led companies to produce responsible plastic products where they ended up banning single-use plastic altogether. Parts of Europe, and last week the Hobart City Council voted to ban single-use plastic in 2020. This means a local business will have to swap plastic for recyclable ones, but this is not easy as the environmental sector usually has a price because it's more expensive and will ultimately have a big impact on them. And then the next topic I will discuss is privacy issue on TikTok. Today, as we all know, TikTok is a popular social media platform, and it lets you to create and share short video. It was recently hit with heavy fines when US court found and illegally collected children's data. Like many social media platforms, TikTok says that to create a profile, you must be at least 13 years old. That's mainly because of US laws that prohibit companies from collecting information about children online. This kind of things aims to protect the privacy of children so that their personal information is not shared with advertisement, and also of course to prevent encounters with bad people online. So is the main problem. A US court found TikTok owners must have known that younger children were using the application, even though it was against the rules. In addition to paying the fine, they agreed to remove videos created by users who are not yet 13 years old, and that's what agreed some TikTok fans. But some things, some people thinks that it will help kids to save others. Change and fines don't go far enough, and more needs to be done to ensure kids aren't put at risk by social media application. And next up is the topic travel to Antarctica. The Antarctica is the lowest part of the world, covered in ice and the coldest, driest and windiest place on Earth. Emma Davis has gone an epic journey to find out more about life in Antarctica. Emma will try to live in Antarctica for the next a few weeks, and of course she will tell us about the cool things she find in Antarctica. Setting foot in Antarctica is an incredible feeling, and the weird thing that happens in Antarctica is that at this time of years the sun doesn't set at all. So it could be midnight and still look like daylight. And next, the last one is discuss the topic theme of rising fine for leukemia. Someone named Jack has discussed about the world's largest save, which involves people saving or coloring their hair to raise money and will be given to Leukemia Foundation. The Leukemia Foundation is a national charity and dedicated to supporting people with leukemia. For your information, leukemia is a type of blood cancer that occurs when something goes wrong with the bone marrow and start to make abnormal blood cells, and because of this anyone with leukemia can get very sick. People of any age can get leukemia, but certain types are more common in different age groups. Leukemia is actually one of the more common cancers that can affect children. But these days, the treatment is very good. Thank you very much.